how exactly could Chazal characterize the Hanukkah story when Klal Yisrael was still living? Those Jews who were there were still in Eretz Yisrael, and we still had a Beis Hamikdash. And for a large part of the story, it was actually a functioning Beis Hamikdash. There was a lot of pressure, but there was a Beis Hamikdash which was there. So the regular components, the regular ingredients of an exile, of a Galus, don't seem to be present in the Hanukkah story, and yet that's the way it's characterized. I think the way that we would explain it, we can really explain and answer that with one simple term, which is dissociation. Dissociation, as you all know, is when a person's body is present, but emotionally they are somewhere else. And this could happen in the context of all sorts of different types of abuse in trauma that a person may experience. Disassociation is when the body is present, but the emotional system, the mind, is somehow somewhere else. And that's essentially the way the Mefarshim, that's the way the commentators explain Hanukkah, that the Hanukkah exile wasn't a physical exile where we are out of the land of Israel and where we don't have a Beis Hamikdash. It's where we have all of the outer trappings of being present, and yet the soul of Klal Yisrael was actually missing. Because the soul of Klal Yisrael, the connection, the deep connection to Torah, to Hashem and all of that, so that was something which was completely absent during that time, almost completely absent during that time. And it took the heroic efforts of the Chashmonaim to say that we recognize and we appreciate and we celebrate the depth of the Jewish soul, not only the communal Jewish soul, but the individual Jewish soul. And there's no such thing as giving up on Klal Yisrael and giving up on the Neshama. And we know, like we say every morning in davening, that in the siddur to be said every morning, is Elokai Neshama Shenasata Bi Tahorahi, is a recognition of a holy soul which resides deep inside of each and every person. And even in a circumstance where there may be disassociation, there may be the need to disconnect from what's happening around us in terms of our physical environment, but we remain rooted very deeply in the neshama, which energizes us, the neshama which is inside of us.